is Nothing We Live tonight with the Movements Band. This is epic. A while ago it was really epic in a band house. We're gonna lay out here a piece of that. But we got a Simba, The Problem.
Nick, Gucci, Pipe,
Buki,
Etsy.
And this is
DMB.
Yeah. Simba like to get into the politics. I really want to hear though, how was the feedback from the album release? How do you think the fans, even the haters?
Would Epic be kind? I'm just saying.
From where
I think it's a good description.
From what I was seeing on Facebook and on the social media, a lot of people responded well to the album. Even when the fight started, you know, everybody still say music, so you know everything has been going good.
A little rough, yeah.
I was there up until No Worries, I think. Yeah, so the first four, I think on the 4th track.
Got a third track.
Third, okay, I think up until the 4th track. And how many tracks on the album?
No.
So there's 9 tracks on the album. 4 out of 9 was really good. I didn't get to hear the rest, but I did hear the feedback from the people, and they said it was really epic. And epic is not corny. So awesome. They should name an album that.
Awesome. That's the definition of epic. So
yeah,
epic means
awesome.
Catastrophic.
Awesome. So, Nick, what year is this since the band since the band separated from DBM and became DMB?
This would be album number 4. So we about sitting 3.5, 4 years.
Right now, you would say this is the best work so far that the band has produced?
I would have to say so, yeah. By far.
So, give me an idea. Best album for this kind of a season? What are you telling me?
I have to say so. I mean, last year the band album when Gucci has just joined the team, you know, Dream Team, it was pretty strong. I'm not gonna lie, it was real decent. But this went above that. Cause last year, to be honest with you, I thought like, is how we really gonna set up this thing next year to get past this, but somehow the team still pull it together. And I like the album. I think it's epic. Sure. You know what I mean? Look for big things. I look now to hear all the rest bands and so, but yeah.
So which band you think will come closer to sound?
No. If you're 1,000 feet behind DMB, it really matter who 900 feet behind. So I mean, it's so far back we just can't think about them things right now.
You gotta say about it.
Music is a mission, not a competition. I understand.
I said that.
So you're looking in the back. Simple as that.
Music is a mission.
Music bigger than all of us in it. You know what I mean?
Talking about music being bigger than all of us, what do you got? What are your plans to take your music out of Angola?
To the universe. That's why we come with the album Epic, because we're not going to try to please local medias, but the whole world. If you listen to the album got variety to please everybody. You can just stick your CD and just go in the bedroom, and you can choose any song you want to play. That's what I'm saying.
So no. As taking the band or the Angular, there's different ways, you know, there's marketing ways and stuff like that which we talk about or whatever. So that is one of the ways we can take Angular music to a different level. People hearing that what Angular got to offer and stuff like that, and they will come to see our panel, not just the bands and stuff like that. So it will make Angular open up to a different market, to the tourism and all that kind of different stuff. So music is a way of getting your island known to the world. So that's the aim of DMB, you know, to get Angola on the map somewhere. So.
We started with a music video, Carnival Crazy, and we definitely looking to go down that road, you know, to do some more videos. And as Pipe said before, you know, there's hospitality tourism, there's music tourism, and definitely we want to make DMB a brand so that, you know, you get people here and they can see our beautiful island and get to know us and get to know everybody.
Yeah, you know, please and racing and stuff like
that.
Yeah.
Our can show. Can so.
Nice.
Our pudding, everything.
Well, that is having an album with variety on it is a start. That people want to hear different stuff because outside of Angola, there's different kind of music. You have reggae, and a lot of people in America aren't really familiar with our type of music. So giving them that variety helps them become more familiar with it. So I want to hear from Gucci though. Tell us, what do you think about the new album? Other than it being epic.
Well, this year from last year the music was good. But this year I think we take a big jump than last year. Everything full up and everything is nice. I think there's more music than last year. Variety of music, you understand? So I think this music ready for the world.
No, Gucci, you know ever since that switch was a man I ain't compared to Haji all the time.
Right.
Ever since that switch was a man I ain't compared to Haji all the time. So I want to hear from you. Who win in the battle for the rhythm man this year? You or Haji?
Question,
As I gonna say this now, music speak for itself. Understand? Right there and then a man come and listen. A man may listen to your beat, a man gonna listen to your beat. A man gonna say, okay, this is what going on. I think that's a jump right there. Understand? I ain't grading down nobody. Understand? We all play music together. Understand? But at the end of the day, I can check up for it myself. Understand? So, sure.
Beats and tap with them.
So for Carnival Friday, like, what was different on the album? What do you guys really put your special effort into for the Carnival Friday? Which track? What was different about it?
I think we put the slow tracks, like this Wine What I Mean. That you know, that kind of different as Zuki. We never did that before and stuff like that. So that got a marketing way of getting us on a different level, of different islands like Samak
and pulling a different crowd.
Yeah, that kind of way. So that's where the difference coming. In a sense.
Part of Carnival's for sure, I think would be, you know, how was it, what going on currently. In a couple of the songs, differently, we put in some lyrics based on what we're going through right now. You know what I mean, with the 40th anniversary and so on. So we try to keep it in a sense that people in other islands, it wouldn't go over their heads, but at the same time we still gotta celebrate what's going on here.
Yeah.
So that's why we try to keep it low balance.
That's a pretty big challenge in itself.
It is, yeah.
Having music receptive to people outside the world, but still have your own local touch to it, right?
Right.
So I see some of the quote on the lyrics. One song. Somebody recite that lyric for me. I want to hear that.
Come on.
You want a march or you want a road march?
You ain't get it wrong.
A lot of fellas want a march. March is the hardest thing. Instead of we going.
Check Japan, we may be going.
Yeah, but somebody say
Japan. You can't run it up in Japan.
that show is the number one kind of two of us. They got much.
But it's a big 20.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
We got a difference between a march on the road and a road march.
No, there's no difference.
Okay, there's a march in the march, you know, so.
No, we have so much of march like we're not to soon April, right? So
There's 12 months in a year and album is March. That's what happened right now. Then all of the marches on the road, but we definitely know who going with that road march. And definitely we end this thing.
now because they're driving a match, me they getting the road match. It is what it is.
Yes, sir.
No, I personally been a big fan of this guy. You know, my one thing. Ever since you met him, the soccer with BBS.
Right.
It's my guy. Which is your favorite song on the album?
My favorite song on the album.
Don't tell me what you eating.
No. My favorite song on the album would be This Is Epic. The whole album. To be quite honest. And my favorite song overall, my favorite song that I sang.
Which is?
In the board.
Well, to be quite honest, I really feel in the whole album. Because the reason why I say so, I'm not trying to be biased, it's a team thing, and even when I go to sleep, I basically hearing the melodies and the lyrics from all of the songs.
not a cut job, but that's one of the next thing we try this year to be trying more different lyrics, like in the melodies actually we try more catchy melodies in our phrases and kind of stuff, so people could, you know, even like thinking about these stuff, like, I mean that's a bad thing because you need to say your prayers, but
something going on. And basically, even though that we want the people to do that, it's happening with us too. So that's a plus. And once you speak it,
I don't be honest with you, I gotta say something different. The album, I love the album 1 through 9, but it depends what time of the day it is. If I wake up in the morning, I want to hear wine. I want to hear wine more than me, I want to hear Hold Me. As it come closer to lunchtime, I want to hear Champion, Obey, Blame It, and the music. It depends on what time of day it is. In the morning, you know, maybe late in the night, you don't see them singing tracks. But then, you know, after work, me, Hold Me, wine, you know, but then no 5 o'clock, you know, so they want to get, you know, a drink or two. For sure, no worries. For sure, whistle. For sure, carnival, father carnivals in mashup for sure. We gonna finish with mashup. After work, for sure, we gonna finish with mashup.
That's a playlist.
From morning, lunchtime, after work. Then we done with mashup and then go.
a different guy.
No, serious, really. When we go home, mash up.
You don't get mirrors in the back. He's a dangerous guy.
As a band, we appreciate what we do. I don't think none of the fans don't appreciate it. We have to love it first, and we have to go on stage and prove to the fans that we love what we do. You know what I'm saying? We are the one who make the music, and we got to show by that. We love it, so they could love it too. That's the good thing about music. You know what I'm saying? That's why we check put a little in our performance to make sure everybody feeling what we feeling. Do what we gotta do. This is an international band. Now we can't read us in a band. It's an international band.
And they feed off of your energy.
Yeah, that's what going on.
So, since you are the target, is there a specific band you have a target on that you must beat this year, that you must outdo this year?
Yeah, man. You got 14. That HDD, they got PVID, they got 14. Yeah, because that's the thing. Because when you look at it, they hear about talk, they hear about HDD. Remember, this is my way every day. That's my inspiration. The man go up on the radio and say, oh, this between two, this and two, that, and so like that, and he get grimy. They say, yeah, I like that. And when I go to eat now, them I want to eat. Yeah, that's what I say. So that's my motivation. So keep doing it, really, man. Yeah.
How do y'all feel about your piano radio? Do you feel like certain radio stations favorite one band?
We're gonna leave that to the fans. The fans call in and decide which, you know what they want to request. So if you call in and request a song on the radio, then they don't hear it, that's for the fans to decide.
My take on that, let me answer. My take on that, to be quite honest, what I love about DMB is that there's love within the group, there's unity, and we don't have any godparents, and that makes us work even hard. You understand? So when it comes to, you know, talking about airplay and who's playing who more than who or whatever the case may be, we don't really watch that. If you bring good music, no matter what school keep, it gotta be requested. And it's just like politics, you're there to please the people. So if you ain't doing it, you're gonna have a problem. So that's where the fans come.
Can I ask you a question?
Yeah.
I'm supposed to ask questions,
You think the media is doing good thing, going from the carnival and plus the culture and music must be and
that's what we hear.
Media is what
there's a lot more work that could be done.
Exactly.
There's a lot more work that could be done. Because when I listen to the radio, especially around this time, I should be hearing a song from nowhere but anywhere.
True.
At this point in time.
Real.
Not right now.
No, real time.
That's what I first 12 months in a year. Right now, this is our carnival time.
Right.
On angle of music, I should be here.
True.
At the end of the day, they've been bringing them international artists here to perform. Because here I have a perform for them.
Well, now even if they bring other artists here for the beach party, no problem, you understand? You know, they 11 months of the year. What we saying, like, who really, you know, not to say it like that, but you know what I mean? To me, the community service in terms of entertainment, all the bands does hold up angle up in terms of entertainment for the rest of the year.
The reasons for asking that because they have some, you know, some bands attack and stuff like that, the station. Some of the comments that come out of the station is very harsh. When you actually call in a band in Angola down, like down to the earth, like as if this band will exist, that is not good for our culture. Me as a musician, we trying this thing every day, we do this a lot. We do this every day. About life, we do it to please you. Exactly. And when you got people on the radio station calling a band down, it's disrespectful. You know what I'm saying? I'm not down for that. We as musicians, we leave our kids home, and it's bad to see that people call down what we trying to do to make Angola at the same time go.
The band talk has a certain aspect of Congo. There's appreciated, but there's a
place
for everything.
Exactly.
There's a place where these things should be discussed. Because you don't know what listening to the radio.
That's my point.
You don't know what listening.
But no, but especially around this time, you got more people abroad in the UK. And even some out in the United States and so on, checking them out going on. So that my thing is why I got a problem with like the whole carnival, but with the media, yes too. It's like think international. You want Angola get out, oh boy, Angola bands ain't doing X and Angola bands ain't doing Y. But the reason is because we thinking locally. If we thinking locally with the music, we thinking locally with how we talk about carnival and all. Oh, this band and that band and this and that and next. But then you even know people all the States, all the England, this thing. It sounds joking. Sound real joking. This thing don't go on in Trinidad. This thing don't go on in to me it's foolishness and I really
that's some mentality that people have. I know that's something that
get beyond that.
I think the bands here should work together more often.
Okay.
Because if a band from here go overseas, if I go overseas, if I see go overseas, I see people overseas, I represent
you better believe it.
Represented people. I mean, I put on PVS out there. Yeah. That's an Angola band. Understand? I represent them. So this, I can't make a band out there and bashing the man. I say, but I ain't going behind the man because the man, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Represent Angola.
That's why. Yeah, that's one of the questions we ask.
Come back there.
Yeah, but that's a good point, right? But to be quite honest, from even back with Bella Band days, even going to Miami, Carnival, New York, Labor Day, or whatever the case may be, everything to me, it starts with the people. We are suffering from a cultural identity for years. For me personally, representing Angola abroad, back in the day, even up to now, when we perform, it's like Angolians used to always gravitate to Virgin Islands. You would see Angolians coming out with a VI flag in the band in Angola. So it's like, what we really doing? So we defeating the purpose. As in, you would still say, yeah, okay, as musicians, we should live better, yes. I agree. But it starts from where we come from as a person. That's where the problem is, because you gotta embrace your own. You understand? In order to get out there, you gotta embrace your own. So you can say, okay, we going to Miami. You got students in Miami from Angola. Yeah, an Angola band is coming through. Oh, well, I'm going to rep. The reason why I say that too, because we play on shows like with New Vibes and Small Acts, for example, Kittitions. And I'm gonna be quite honest with you. These man flying on one plane, these man traveling in one vehicle. These men using same equipment, but yet we are fighting each other down. You understand?
Let me go about our next point. Even related to this band, or specifically to this band, it got a lot of fans from other bands, right? Other bands. Batakwi all yo. They're like, okay, bye. Let's say President Obama, want to get Caribbean get together over by the White House. Which band is sending from Angola? Nah, I would send you. So then why you don't support us? Nah, with my band, but you don't really play X and Y, but my thing is still like politics. You're getting there, but do our best for the island and our host. So if you like our fine, Boy, here, and then be like, okay, when I tell you represent Anguilla, you could go.
So then what can the
make no
bands
sense.
do to change that? What can you guys do to bring unity amongst the bands?
We're
'Cause
looking
as
for an
a-
album next year.
I mean, no, not that I said that, I'll be honest with you. That actually ain't a bad idea, you know. If we had more collaboration between members of different bands, it would help. It would really help.
I mean, two heads think better than one.
All the time.
Yeah, but the problem is, as I said, it ain't music, it's the people.
It's the people.
Yeah.
That's where the problem come from.
The rivalries
much-
are like
it's too
God,
much stigma.
sweetest. It like reality shows. I don't know why, but confusion does always spark
Yeah, but-
interest. I don't understand it,
Yeah,
but it is what it
it's
is.
true. That's love.
It is what it is.
So what's the band? What you guys is selling?
Yeah, but I personally feel too that the musicians themselves, well, we ain't that bad, but I feel that it might have a group of people who behind. If there might be people who financing the whole system, or whatever the case may be, that help causing this stigma as well, because we could live much better. We could live much better, and as you check it out, as Nick said, you know, in Trinidad they got collaborations. We can do the same thing too. Compilations, we can do these things. At the end of the day, it's all about Anguilla.
So then that step needs to be made.
Of course.
Okay.
And we don't have no problem jumping on it. We never had a problem. We have no worries. None whatsoever.
So
No
what's going to
feelings.
be done to take the band to that international level? He says an international band. Where have you guys really played other than St. Martin, Anguilla? Have you been to the US? Has the band been really outside of the region?
Not the band,
Not this
whole
particular
band, but
band.
female
Members
singers.
might not be
She's
around.
been in Atlanta, she's been this and this.
Okay.
You know, really let the band hard. We as a band now trying to work and getting the right paperwork and everything to
Okay.
chapter after the album and stuff like that.
We did some work also in St. Kitts and Nevis, but that was still on the movements, but with different musicians.
We did a lot. We did a couple of travel. We traveled to Station,
Right. The Saber.
Sabre, England was
Album can really take the band to that international, outside of Anguilla, to that level.
Like I said, we got tunes like Wine on Me from Live. And I got nice soca again, doing the kind of music. And really international gesture kind of feel. 5 years of Carnival is really nice again, like a touch on you. Islands again. You know, we still got Hold Me. You know what I mean? We got a lot of tunes on the album if you really check it out. You got the whole album, because the album is that kind of album to really take you out of
it's long day.
long day, you know what I'm saying? So basically, ain't no set song. You can use the album and take us.
So this album is going to do that.
We try to infuse it. We try to keep local held down, but still outside Anguilla still be, I got it too. You know, that kind of way. So try to spread it around.
Next year when I interview now again, my first question is, how was the overseas experience?
Yeah, but I ain't
Yeah,
got no problem.
tell me this album will do it, so that's my first question.
Yeah,
If
definitely,
you ask me
yeah.
a life, you know.
So what else needs to be done?
Well,
Just gotta get the right contacts. Get
Okay,
to the right
what do you
people.
think can be done locally to help that to speed up that process?
I mean, when you really check the summer festival, a lot of bands that's come here from overseas, a lot of bands that come from Nico, SK, from the Virgin Islands. My thing is that all of that's fine and good. I love the, you know, the diversity of what music you're hearing. But then why Anguilla bands now going abroad? So okay, no problem. New Vibes come up here, Triple K come up here. So when anybody from up here going back down here? That's my thing. So I mean, we need to work on that.
And what's stopping that?
I mean, my thing is, you got boards around the region, you know what I mean? So you got the tourist board, and Anguilla could probably get involved with the tourist board in Dominica, or in St. Kitts, or could, you know, link the US Embassy in Barbados. Why not take for Anguilla bands to get performance visas without so much red tape and so on? So
And
that
do you
would,
think that this has to be done on a higher level, or do you think the management
the
can?
bands
It needs-
management might not have this status. It need to be almost on a governmental level in a sense.
Yeah.
Because at the
You
end
know
of
what
the
I
day,
mean?
I can understand what you're saying about the tourism board stuff, because at the end of the day, people come here to see our culture
Right.
and what we're doing here. So I think our music should be a major part of what happened. Yeah. So the tourism board should
even in terms of marketing tool, if you were to send Anguilla bands abroad, you never know. You'll be like, yo, I might have to check out Anguilla Carnival or whatever the case is. More departure and more, tax when it comes in and going out. And even from some art, whatever the case is, ferries making more revenue overall. It just lift the whole carnival.
All the needs to start a little more promotion.
Yeah, maybe.
I mean, look at Trinidad. People go to Trinidad just to hear the music, sometimes just for carnival. And Willa can do the same thing.
The crowd.
I
vex, I don't.
Yeah, but my take on this whole thing is, I know for a fact that bands in St. Kitts got diplomatic status, and they didn't get that on their own. You understand? Because the government support what they deal with. Not that we bashing or whatever the case may be, but I know for years being in this business, it had a time that there was an invitation that was sent out to Better Band back in the day and the Valley community too. And we couldn't really get much assistance because of funds, yes, but yet they wanted to send us over sail like we were 2 years old. And that, to me, that's sad, because at the end of the day, as I said before, we got hospitality tourism, we got music tourism. You go these places, these people will be like, okay, where you guys from? Whatever the case may be, and we basically promoting Anguilla.
But let me cut you off. I got family around the hospitality business, but let me tell you something. Every time guests come here, first question I'm asking, what going on? Where could go out tonight? What entertainment it had? What entertainment Anguilla really had? It's always some band playing somewhere. That's to me like the national pastime is going listening to bands.
Right.
Other than boat race, carnival time, Easter, fun and Christmas, but in between all of that, even a part of all of that, is bands playing all the time.
We are a band community.
Okay, so we discussed a lot of politics. But what we really want to talk about now is one of the biggest events for the carnival, which is Gang Clash.
So like basically 6 weeks, we still managed to clinch second in the Band Clash last year. So first one out. So now I don't express my feelings and views to all the guys then. That in 6 weeks we could have collect second. 52 weeks later, I expect that the band will be on top this year. Yeah, 6 weeks, second. 52 weeks. We need to be on top for sure.
That was one of the reasons why we set out the road as well, because I said that, and also sponsorship, because we definitely had to get. Don't care.
Yeah,
it's just like sports. Don't care if you get a dream team or whatever the case may be. You gotta have chemistry. You gotta have chemistry. Music is a funny thing. You can't put it on thing and take it up. It's the same thing. You gotta take a while. Got to just.
So 52 weeks later, our chemistry is there. Okay.
I would say so. We all
52 weeks later, chemistry. How long did it take you to get really into something?
That's how
Not very long.
No build up. I go quick, I don't take long.
That's not bad.
Quick part.
Your microwave.
The coolest been the Grilla Award.
So, you're gonna be on the road this year?
Of course.
Yes.
Definitely.
If not, but maybe the
The sponsors definitely will be disappointed.
Super fast internet.
I gotta come. I gotta come.
Heineken visuals.
Big up CCC.
Heineken too.
CNN. Mega Savers.
ABF.
GB
Stylers
Gym, GB Smooth.
Yeah, that's
Daddy.
Predators.
Pure unbiased opinion. Best rhythm man in Anguilla.
Best rhythm man in Anguilla? Yeah. There's a man that follow beats. I follow beats long time. You understand? And in terms of creative beat from bottom straight up, I'll give Gucci in Anguilla right now.
Best bass man.
Bass man? Jesus Christ, man. You guys decide you.
Best drummer.
Drummer? If you guys decide you.
Best male vocalist.
Male? You guys decide you.
Teammate with Lioness Ghana.
Yeah, no, you're bad.
I mean, guys,
So
that's why the band is epic.
Angular Music Awards, best band Angular is DMB.
Okay, you at the music awards, right? You are there, right? And tell me who are the best band on the stage. That question for you now.
Treat you around there for one show.
Really, I was just gonna say.
We get that one.
Okay, I saw you post on Facebook something about a better band reunion.
About
Better band reunion.
you ready to pay off?
Oh,
You ready to pay off? I'm ready to pay off.
Give me a price. Give me a price.
Give you a price?
I want a price.
Give me a price
I
for
just want
me.
your high.
I get all the talk for me, sweetie.
So how do we get
We got a couple members.
how do we get that done? I want.
Straight up.
This is
Possible.
It's possible. Tell me how. I got.
Hey, look, today is
I got
Monday.
it.
Yo, happening. Yo, happening. Today is no, you happening. Today is Monday, and I getting to the point. You want this walk on the clock.
Oh gosh. Okay, I heard you. I read it.
Okay, so
Want it walk? Go on the clock. Go.
Then I perfectly come back so bad.
there you have it. DMB Movement's band, and this year congratulations on the album.
This
is epic.
This is epic, my boy. I gotta come behind him for that.
It's Carnival season, so stop the grieving. The ladies whining and demanding timing. Why you worry so? Why you worry so? Why you worry so? But this band don't trouble no one. We only stick to our goals and mission. We not gonna mix up in and no confusion. So why them man just worried about this band? Worries and problems. DMB got them and hurt them head. Worries and problems. Negativity them and spread.